Here are 7 of the easiest ways to promote your business for free and attract new clients. So my first tip is actually something that I learned from a member of our Perspective Academy, and that is to give presentations at local events. So this particular member actually went to a trade show and did a seminar talk about the importance of video production. And throughout that seminar, he was actually able to land a few new clients as a result of it. Now, a lot of the times these events happen, they may be localized or they may be on a bigger scale at a big conference, but they're always looking for speakers to talk about specific niches and specific areas within business or industries. Of course, you have to pick the right trade show that fits with you and your portfolio or the type of work you do, but this isn't just relevant to video production. This can be relevant to any business industry as well. The biggest mistake that people make is that they think that just because they know something that everyone else knows it and it's common knowledge, but that's quite simply not the case. So if you think you can provide some value and you're happy to get up in front of people and do some talking, then that's a great way to promote your business and actually get clients coming to you. Next up is something that I'm hoping you're doing in 2023 anyway, and that's to be active on social media. Now, there are so many social media platforms to choose from, and the big question is what's right from you? And I always suggest just starting with the one that you spend the most time on or that you think your audience is most likely to be on. Again, not just specific to video production, but think about your industry and think about where does your ideal client sit? Are they on Instagram? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on TikTok? And just utilize one of those platforms, because people try and do everything to begin with and they do it badly and then they end up giving up. So you want to be active, just pick one social platform to grow on initially. Then once you get into a rhythm and a flow of promoting your business on there, then start to utilize the other areas as well so that you can attract new audiences from different platforms. So let's say a potential customer's noticed you on social media. What are they going to do next? They might drop you a DM, they might contact you, but they're probably going to want to find out more information about your business. So they're going to go and have a look at your website. So you got to make sure that you've got a really clean and slick website. But my actual tip here is to do with search engine optimization, or SEO. Basically what that is, it's how you rank within Google. So when someone's looking for a video production company in London, we come up at the top of the search engine, or whatever your industry is. And a huge driving factor behind search engine optimization is how long people actually spend on your website. Google doesn't want to show a user a website that they're going to click on and click off instantly. They only want to show you the most valuable websites to you. Otherwise, Google wouldn't be as good as it is. So it's to do with the amount of time that people spend on your website. And a great way to do this and promote your business for free is going to be to utilize blog posts. Now, personally speaking, I'm terrible when it comes to writing out blogs and text in general. And for me, I'd much rather create a video and put that on the website. But with the revolution of ChatGPT and various AI software, you can obviously write a blog post very quickly and very efficiently. Or if you're just naturally good with words, then think about what you can do to bring people onto your website and get them to read that blog post so they stay on your website for longer. A really good tip if you're stuck for ideas is just to think of what are the most frequently asked questions within your business. Maybe you're just starting out on your journey, or maybe you've been going for a while, but think, if I was going to buy from you, what would the objections that I have? What would the questions that I'd want to find out more information about? And then create a blog post about that specific thing. So for instance, video production is expensive, or a lot of people think it's expensive. So maybe I could do a blog post on what you get for your money, why video production is expensive. Could be a very good catchy title, especially coming from a video production company. And then you could break down within that all of the reasons that go into making an amazing video and versus creating a really cheap video. So think about those frequently asked questions, but blog posts are a really good way to promote your business and increase your search engine optimization. Now, I know that a lot of video production companies fall short when it comes to this next tip, but create a video about your business. Now, this seems like such an obvious thing, and I don't know about you, but for me personally, we spend so much time marketing for everyone else and creating videos for everyone else that we actually do very little ourselves. That's something we're looking to change a lot over 2023, just due to the busy nature of our industry. But creating a video on your business is such a good way for people to actually showcase what you do and to build up rapport instantly. There's a huge thing about the video doesn't really lie, but anyone can take an image, anyone can write some text on your website about how good we are, but of course it's gonna say that, but it's much better to show them. We use the saying, show and don't tell, so try and create a business that shows people exactly what it is you do, and that will make them so much more engaged and build a better relationship, therefore leading to more inquiries. It will also, if it's featured on your website, keep people on your website for longer, which again is good for your search engine optimization. Could you do me a favor quickly, if you're watching this and you're finding any value at all, if you could just press the subscribe button, it just lets us know that we're doing a good job and it helps us build our community more. I'd really appreciate it if you could take the time to do that, because a lot of people who watch these videos aren't actually subscribed. Now, if you're gonna create some brochures or flyers, it's gonna cost you to get them printed. It's also gonna take you a bunch of time to go and actually post them through the letterbox of the businesses. And most flyers, I think it's something like only less than 1% of flyers actually convert. So you need to be talking about mass numbers. But in the digital age, there's a much easier way to do this. And for me, it's about creating an e-brochure, something that just encompasses what you offer and how you can more importantly help the people, your potential customers or other businesses. Now, in the UK, we have GDPR guidelines, and this becomes a problem for businesses that deal with the general public. However, if you're a business that deals with business to business, so you're working with other businesses, those rules are very different and don't fully apply to you. So you can send them marketing material to see if they're interested. But it doesn't take very long to create an e-brochure. You can use something like Canva if you're not particularly creative. Download that, and then you'll be able to send that through to an email list by using Google and various other strategies that we've taught in this channel to actually put your business out there and start to promote it. But when you're doing this, just always think from the other side, the person who's receiving your brochure, they're gonna think what's in it for them. So create your brochure with them in mind that really speaks to those people. And if anything, it's just good to have on the back burner. So when you have an inquiry through any one of the other tips I've given you today, then you'll be able to give them your brochure as well. So it serves as just an added marketing material. Probably one of the most underutilized areas, in my opinion, is the use of Facebook groups and LinkedIn groups to get business. Now, I want to make a clear difference here. Although we're talking about promoting your business, if you're just constantly promoting your business within these groups, that never goes down well. I very rarely see someone post saying like, hey, we do loft conversions, or hey, we do video production, get in touch with us today, and actually get comments from people being like, oh yeah, this is great. Oh yeah, we should absolutely do this. Often they end up with no likes, they end up with no comments, and they just fall dead. And it's kind of like that shameless self-promotion. So what you want to do, however, is be active within these groups and notice when people need help in the area that you're in. So for instance, video production or video editing particularly, there's groups literally associated just for that purpose. So people will post in these groups saying, hey, I need a video editor to do X, Y, Z, and then you'll be able to comment on them. But also you can use these groups to provide value. So if someone's got a question about perhaps how can they promote their business this year, or they're not sure where to start with their marketing plan this year, you could comment on their post and say, hey, yeah, as a video production company, we think video is really important because of X, Y, Z. If you feel free to, jump on a quick 30-minute call, I'm happy to share some free information with you, no obligation. I'm obviously thinking off the top of my head here, but that's going to be a much nicer approach than you posting in these groups, just promoting your business. So the reason Facebook groups and LinkedIn groups don't often work well is because people go down the promote route and expect for people just to buy from them. What's going to work a lot better is by you providing value on other people's posts, and also just being involved in those groups and being constantly on the lookout for people who are in need of your services, or local community groups. I need a builder or electrician to do X, Y, Z. That's going to be a perfect place for you to be able to capitalize on that marketing strategy. Businesses will often attend trade shows or local events to promote their services, but in doing so, that costs a lot of money. whether it's a small stand at a local show or a big exhibition at a major trade show, it's gonna cost big bucks. And if you're starting your business, that's just out of the cards for you. Now, this works particularly well if you're working business to business. And what I would do as a video production company is I would actually attend these trade shows as a guest. A lot of them are free to attend. Some of them have a very minimal fee as well, but you can find out what one is best for you. Because the reality is, every single business that is exhibiting at that trade show or that local event, they understand the importance of marketing. They're looking to market and promote their own businesses as well. And it's possible they're paying a lot of money to do so. So I'm gonna go along and attend a trade show. So let's say we go to an automotive trade show because we have a background in automotive video content. I've now got the opportunity to speak to hundreds of brands at this trade show who are already actively promoting their businesses, and have a chat with them and say, hey, you know, like, yeah, I love the stand. Tell me a bit about what you do. Oh, we do video production. Is that something that you know, currently outsource, or do you do that in-house yourself? Or what's your video production strategy? And we'll just start to have a chat with them and understand more about their business and understand how we can help them market their services and their businesses even more. That's something that works out really well for our industry, and generally you can come away from a trade show with lots of new clients on the back of it as well. But that's not just, again, not just limited to video production. That can work for a wide range of businesses that you might want to sell if you're selling businesses to business. So from here, if I can ask you to do one thing, that's either click this video if you're looking to start a video production company or you've just started a production company. And if you're starting a business, click on this video right here. There's loads of strategies that are going to help you even more and make sure you get some more work.